Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my live stream here this evening. Was on earlier this morning. We were doing some aeronautical mobile with Denny K6EGG. I also have a video up from earlier this morning. We had a great late breakfast for me and early lunch for Denny. We were able to talk on his flight out as well. So once again, thank you for watching. And this thing is all jacked up. Sorry about the oh well, the horizon's off a little bit. It's just bugging me. I apologize. Anyways, we're gonna get to some live radio here. We're gonna check in on 2-meter sideband here, see if anybody's on frequency here on the regular rag chew frequency here, 144.250. If not, we'll head over to some sideband action.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 144.250 upper sideband, City of Chino. Nothing heard. I'm going to QSY over to some DStar action here and watch the Dodger game. K6EGG.
Link to REF012 Alpha.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring. N6 UTD, K6EGG.
All right, let's move over to reflector 30.
We're doing okay. Struggled through the CW, but I managed to make it through. And I still struggle with it. Pretty rusty, but every once in a while I'll break out the key.
I don't know if I'm going to chat here.
Make some contact out there. But life got in the way, and
Life always gets in the way,
school,
pal.
off to the Army, license lapsed, and it wasn't until about 3 or 4 years ago. Came across an old Icom radio that I had from the 70s, early 70s, and I said, "Son of a gun, I'm gonna see if I can't get this thing to work." And I went in and reapplied, took the exam, got my license back, and it's been nonstop ever since then. And of course, it's like any other hobby. The more you get into it, the more expensive it gets. So, anyway, my wife says it keeps me off the streets, so I guess that's okay. Back to you, Dan.
And the strip clubs.
Yeah, my wife doesn't mind it at all either. She doesn't mind it at all. In fact, I was thinking about going over across the state to a ham fest tomorrow, and I said, I'm not going to go. She said, you ought to go. You ought to go. I said, either she supports the hobby or she just wants me out of here for the day. I'm not sure which, but she never complains about what I do with the radio gear and stuff, and it never says even much about when I'm out messing with antennas and stuff in the backyard there. She pretty much rolls with the flow with that too, so I got a good one there. All right, Rick, well, listen, we've been tying up the reflector. Maybe somebody else needs to use it, so I'm going to go ahead and say 73. Nice talking to you up there in Carmel. Man, back in the day, way before you lived there, man, they used to be well known. They had a really powerhouse football team, high school football team, year after year up there in Carmel. They had a lot of state championships, so very familiar with that. Anyway, have a great weekend, and we'll see you around the reflector again. So K9LCY, K9RQ listening out.
Roger that, Dan. Good talking to you. And nice to make your acquaintance. Carmel still has a dynamite powerhouse football team here, so that much hasn't changed. The high school is still well known across the whole area here. But yeah, okay. Hey, look, you're right. We're probably tying up the reflector, and good talking to you. And maybe I'll catch you later on down the log. So K9LCY clear with K9RQ 73, and I'll go back and sit here and be quiet for a while. 7-3.
Oh, the Dodgers are going to lose this one.
73, Rick. Good night. K9RQ.
Hey, anybody in the chat, jump in, say hi. Listening to Reflector 30. Sure, if there's a lurker or a sandbagger out there, jump in, say hi. So watching the Dodger game here. It's kind of a quiet night here on the old band. Or reflector in this case. Even 144-250 is kind of quiet tonight. So I got the Dodger game on. Looks like they just pulled out the starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and you could probably hear my neighbor's dog in the background. Every night seems to be going crazy. I normally don't have my window open, so don't really normally hear him. Kind of a quiet night here in Southern California, even for radio. Very surprised. Usually there's something going on, but not tonight. Had a fun morning of radio here. For those of you just joining us, you can look on another one of my videos from this morning. Hooked up with Denny K6EGG and made a short little video of his aeronautical mobile. Speaking of his aeronautical mobile, earlier today I did a live stream of him flying in from Long Beach into Chino Airport, which is just 2 miles south of me. So that was pretty cool. I got to check out his 152. Really cool stuff. Guess everybody's watching a Dodger game here locally. I don't think they're going to win this one. I don't think they're going to win this series either. And I'm a Dodger fan, so looks like we had a few new people pop on here. I'm on reflector 30 Charlie, everybody. Oh, we got a base hit into left field. Snuck through the infield there. Looks like I had a new pitcher for the... No, that's the starting pitcher there for the Giants. And the Dodger San Francisco Giants game is brought to you by some crypto company. Maybe I should make some ham crypto. That's what I think I'll do. What do you guys think of that? I know I got a couple people watching here. Jump in, say hi. I'm on reflector 30 Charlie. Can't see my picture because I'm leaning back in my chair. That looks like it's going to be a double play. Oh, maybe not. A little short hop in the infield for one out at second base. Literally nothing's going on ham radio right now, at least on the bands that I can talk on. Almost snuck out to the outfield. Don, we're watching a ball game together as another out in the outfield. Another fly out. I don't think they're going to win this series or ball game there, pal. The radio is mighty quiet today. Hope you got to watch Denny this morning. Got to meet up with him and have a great breakfast over at Flo's Cafe, Airport Cafe. I didn't hear Fred on there. I didn't hear Fred on 250. I'm watching a game now. I probably shouldn't even start streaming. You see, Friday nights are kind of quiet. He has a nice plane, man. Pretty much redid the whole outside of it. Looks brand new. It's from 1978. Looks like the catcher for the Giants is wearing orange nail polish. Interesting. Probably so the pitcher can see. And we met up with this guy named Kevin Aldridge. He is a pilot that flies in air shows. Tony and Denny share the plane together, as far as I know. If you type in on YouTube, Kevin Aldridge, Corsair fire, he jumped out of a moving plane that was on fire and survived. He looks like a pilot's pilot when you talk to him. I think he works with Denny. I had watched some of his videos before. He flies like the old, the Corsairs and those Reno air races, as well as air shows. I think he was supposed to fly the Chino air show this weekend, but it got canceled. So he's going up to Northern California to fly in one, as far as I know. Kevin Eldridge. A double would be nice right here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not with this guy. We need to get into the San Francisco bullpen. I think we got a chance, but this guy only has 52 pitches. If they can crack him open right now, we might have a chance. But he's probably going to pop it up right now. Strikeout. Not as surprising. Oh, boy, we got someone popping in here. At least I thought I heard somebody in there. A lot of my friends are working this game up in San Francisco tonight. And a lot of the guys I know that worked, actually the crew that I was supposed to be on, I was supposed to be in Milwaukee today. They're nice enough to give me a call during the game, and I was on intercom with them. So that was really nice of them. Just can't wait to get back to work full steam here. Looks like I got some signal here on this frequency. No, I don't think it's that cold there right now. It's actually kind of chilly outside here. First kind of chill day here in Southern California for since probably March. My daughter got a brand new bike for her birthday yesterday or 2 days ago. By the way, it's always cold there in San Francisco. I wouldn't say it's warm. I remember working games up there in August at Candlestick, and in August, and it's like, in the low 50s and like blowing wind. It's not an enjoyable building to work in there. The Stick, as they called it. I think they're making some apartments or condos in that old lot they tore down. Don, have you been to that ballpark up there in San Francisco?
It is 8 p.m.
It is 8 p.m. I might want to turn that off, but although it's nice to know that it's working. Home Slice is probably texting his wife. Yeah, I'm at the ball game.
W5ERX.
W5ERX. And they kept Bueller in. He's up to 70 pitches. This is probably be his last inning. He's probably going to get rocked. Normally settles down. Nose has been itchy since I've been on. Uh-oh. That's out of here. Just kidding. He normally gets rocked his first inning or so, and then he settles down. At least that's what he has in the past. All the Dodgers' bats have been totally silent. They don't play very good on the road. That's probably one of the reasons why they didn't win the West. He's got to get a better signal. Not even going to try. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California.
W5ERX.
Yep. W5ERX. Where you from? Where you from? From Kyle, Texas. Who's that other station from?
W5ERX.
The other station was from Willow Springs, North Carolina. I think I talked to him last night. What did I miss? Is it already over? No, that's what I thought.
W4MMU.
W4MMU. Where are you from? Come on down. Port Charlotte, Florida. Come on down. You're on Reflector Charlie. That's a strike. Oh, this guy used to be on the Angels, I remember. He's pretty decent, and they traded him to Minnesota. Tony La Stella. That's a foul ball. 0-2. Sorry, those of you just joining us, watching the Dodger game. Not much happening on the radio. Although I just heard some people were on sideband. I just got involved with this Dodger game here. Dodgers won the World Series last year, but I'm not taking that as a real World Series win. Wasn't a full season. Yes, everybody else had the same amount of games, but I don't know. To me, it wasn't a real season last year.
K8PBA.
Where's that dude from? Let's go KBA. So what's that, like Minnesota or something like that? Ohio. Surprised I haven't heard Ray on this one today. You guys hear the airplane coming over? Looks like the 50-50 is up to $73,000 there at Oracle Park or whatever they call it now. That's a nice base hit up the middle. Okay. This is probably his last inning for sure. Who's that playing first base? Good Sam is everywhere on this broadcast tonight. And if you see tonight, I'm actually using my DR memory, which finally got fixed from like 10 people helping me. And we get the third out there in right field. Dodgers coming up the bottom of the, or top of the sixth. Hey, you could probably hear my wife talking in the background. Daughter will be jumping in here shortly. Oh, on cue. Hi, what are you wearing there?
Mini witch at a haunted house.
You want to lean back and show everybody on TV? Look at that.
KG5UFC.
You want some spooky stuff? You gonna start dancing around?
Hey, do your spooky eyes?
Oh, we can't see you though. Ah, there's your spooky eyes. That looks like Dad when he wakes up in the morning, huh? What did you get for your birthday?
A present, my bike.
A present, your bike? Yeah. We're gonna have a birthday party tomorrow. And what else did you get?
Anna, and another bag.
K9LCY.
Anna and Elsa.
Okay, good night, Haley. That was my now 4-year-old daughter. Time flies. Born in 2017. If the Dodgers had a chance to win, it would be right now. Looks like we got a few new viewers. Jump in, say hi in the chat. I'm on Reflector 30 Charlie here in Southern California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport, where they have the Plains of Fame Air Museum. I'd love to hear from you if you jump on Reflector 30 Charlie. Don, are you giving up on the Dodgers yet? I didn't think they're going to win this one anyways, but I didn't think they're going to win on Monday or whatever day that was, Tuesday. Oh, that was Wednesday they played. Wow. Take a text here. Why am I not able to see that text? Why am I not able to see the text someone sent me? Not much hope here, huh, Don? I don't have much hope for my computer that's dying, the one I'm streaming on right now. Can't open up my text. Excuse me.
KN6, are you streaming, Greg?
Yes, sir, I am. You are live to all of the world right now.
Oh, can you come back again? I have my volume down. Did you see something?
Yes, I did. Do you have a copy of me? This is Greg, K6EGG. Yes, I am streaming.
Okay, yeah, I have my volume down. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that was fun today. And, let's see. Well, my daughter's party is actually tonight, so she's with her friends inside the house. So me and the dog were banished to the ham shack outside. So I'm having a couple of pizzas and some birthday cake and hanging out on the radio.
You're having a good old time. Yeah, thanks for coming down, man. That was pretty cool checking out your plane. That's a beautiful airplane you have there, man. It looks brand new. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you fly up that thing again.
Oh, yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll go up one day soon. Anybody else around right now? KN6KNE. I'm not around. K6EGG. So Roger, N6UTD. I see that you're from, you're up there in Midlands. Kind of close to Greg. Yeah, I see you're in Fullerton, also kind of close to Greg. Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, look at that. We got a base hit.
Maybe I'm actually a little bit closer, huh? Really?
All right, that's a double. I'm sorry.
Actually way out there.
Maybe I should stop watching.
Yeah, I should take a look here and see what my screen says, how far I am away. Oh, it says right here on my YouTube feed here, or Greg's YouTube feed. So you're 16 miles away, I'm 27. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a great Greg's screen there. Yeah, that's a great deal to see from that long from our radios. Oh, okay, that's very good. I see it now. Yep, thanks. Well, of interest in radio, right before here, right before my pizza, I answered a CW CQ call, and it's like maybe my fourth one now. Even though the guy slowed down for me, but when I'm on the hotspot, it's kind of hard.
By the way, you guys are going to lose the audio from the hotspot for about a minute and a half. Unfortunately, I just did an update and I didn't realize after I hit the apply changes it was going to do that. So I apologize. Yeah. Bill just sent me a text. And I went and did it, and I've totally spaced on it. Hey, he has the same this is a fireworks show going on out there? Take a listen to this. He has the same startup reflector. All right, I should be back here in about 10 seconds, hopefully. All right, I should be... Oh, you know what? I got to go to reflector 30. Now I can do it on the radio. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. What happened? No, I'm not connecting to... Shoot. I did a change, and when I did the change, it did not like me doing that. Did a change in my Pi Star. Bear with me, folks. This thing's really temperamental. Saw you guys watching on YouTube tonight. Yeah. Don, I'll get your email over to you shortly. Mr. Brown. I'm sending you my doctor's note. Let's go back to dashboard. Administration. I'm not connected to anything now. What is up with that? Oh, no, that sucks. Oh, I shouldn't have made that change. See if I can manually put it in. Holy crap. I just didn't have this thing going the way I want it to go. It is not connecting anything here now.
Link to
There we go.
REF030 Charlie.
Let me try something here.
Link to REF012 Alpha. Link to REF030 Charlie.
K6E, K6EGG.
Either everybody left or I'm not working.
KN6KNE said he had to step away.
Copy. Looks like I got to work it again. Yeah, I don't know why that change was not happy with what I did.
Maybe because it doesn't know where to go for the XRS stuff, because maybe you have you added that other information I told you to add yet, or I shared with you yesterday?
No, I did not. That's probably why. That makes sense.
I'm just guessing. I mean, I think at the time I determined it was related, but I can't tell you with 100% certainty that it's related at this point. That was a while ago.
And are you at your home QTH right now?
Yes, sir.
N6UTD.
Did he check out Denny flying over to Chino this morning? I also did a little quick video with him showing us how he did it.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen the video. I just saw, the beginning of your stream that you had going. Let's see. No, I guess I saw parts of the stream. I'm trying to think. I think he landed too. He took off and then he landed. I saw both those, and then I tried reaching you. You were tuned into Simplex, but I just thought it was odd that I couldn't hit you because I could normally hit you on Simplex. It must have been the rain.
N6UTD.
Yeah, it was weird because I couldn't hear Curtis either, and normally I hear him strong down here, so something definitely was up.
Oh, that's interesting too because Curtis, he was slamming into my station.
And I just texted you a video of Denny K6KNE. And anybody listening tonight on Reflector 30, I'm also streaming live on YouTube. If you type in my call letters, K6EGG, K6EGG in the YouTube search engine. Also, his buddy from work, actually, we have mutual friends, kind of funny that way. I knew Kevin, he was in the chat. He's also a pilot for the same company that Denny works for, and he was kind of watching him come flying in.
Wow, fun stuff.
N6UTD.
And also, this morning, when I was waiting to meet up with Denny, I'm waiting on a parking lot out in Flo's Airport Cafe there at Chino Airport. I brought my hotspot with me and connected it to my tethered it to my cell phone's hotspot, and it actually worked the first time. I was able to talk to, I believe, Don.
Oh, right on. And I found that the easiest way to move hotspots around is to name your cell phone hotspot the same name as your wireless LAN. That means when you carry it from one place to another place, you don't have to change any names.
You mean the SSID?
Yes, sir.
N6UTD.
Wonder if I can change that in my iPhone settings. I don't know if I can.
iPhones in that you have to name your phone whatever you want your SSID to be, because your phone name is the name, I think. I'll have to take a look.
It used to be that way, and I think we had another station jump in there. Was that a VK2NM out in Australia?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm just watching, interesting to seeing my call sign come up on your YouTube feed. Greg, name is Sean, on the eastern side of Australia, out in the bush. We call it the bush anyway. About 4.5 hours, there we go, up from Sydney.
Excellent, Sean. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I come on a couple times a week. Kind of do this to let the hams see and to hear how they sound. Also kind of spread the love of ham radio as well. I'm not trying to sell anything or anything like that, other than maybe some good ham radio chat and maybe some learning from my struggles through making changes and different stuff on my ham radio. And Bill, N6UTD, has been really good on helping me out with that stuff. So I'll send it over to him if you want to make the contact real quick with him there, Bill.
Hey, Sean. Good to meet you. This is Bill, N6UTD in Southern California here. How are things out in the bush?
Hi, Bill. How you going? Nice to meet you. And the bush is fine. We're doing okay down here in Oz or in VK. We're like the rest of the world, Bill. We're plodding along with COVID, and probably our good news is our state of New South Wales, where I'm sort of halfway up from top to bottom of on the eastern side of Australia, where we're coming out. We're getting back to some normality on Monday. So here's hoping. Here's hoping. So, yeah, we're just shooting a little hotspot. DStar sounds great here. There we go. Our only problem, of course, DStar is the only local type repeaters are really along the eastern coast and whatever. So it's all hotspot dongles and terminal mode, which we're just trying to get set up with a 9700 very shortly. So, yes, we come from a little railway town. Our claim to fame, first purpose-built railway town in Australia. Back to you, possibly Greg, K6EGG, BK2 Nancy Mike.
Yeah, Sean, come back on here. I would love to hear about your terminal mode settings. I was trying to get that thing working before I had before I got my hotspot here. I was pulling my hair out. I know it was a couple little stupid things that I didn't do right, but I figure get the hotspot. It's a little easier to use at this point, as far as I know. I was going to use it in the car as well, but I decided to get a second one so I can have two hotspots. So thanks for coming by and watching the YouTube stream. I really appreciate it. It's fun to make contact with people all over the world, and I'm glad you're slowly getting out of your lockdown. I was watching some news stuff down there. It looked pretty, I'm going to say, interesting down there with some of the stuff that was going on. So, all right, I'm going to send it back over to you. This is Greg, K6EGG for, I got to try to remember here, VK2, either MN or NM. Sean out there in Australia.
You got it. You got it. NM. Newton meters, nice microphone, whatever you like. It's all good. Yeah, look, we got some bad press, I suppose, Greg. That's the damn trouble with TV. They always want to show the bad stuff. Yeah, but we had a pretty nasty event down in Victoria, in Melbourne, our second capital. Hello, that beer looks good. Hello? Yes. Is it a beer? It's water, he says. Okay. It's about a 3-second delay on, maybe it is water. It's about a 4-second delay from video to my voice from what I'm seeing, Greg. Anyway, it's good. Well done for what you're doing. Well done for what you're doing, and it sounds good. Yeah, hotspots. Helicopter charters. You're a helicopter pilot. Very interesting. Oh, Australia. How about that? How about that? Oh, that should go into the trophy cabinet, Greg. That should go into the trophy cabinet. Don't use it. Yes, it's we're going okay. Hotspots here in Oz are cheapest chips. Raspberry Pi and MMD VMs are relatively cheap from China. They're only about 100 Aussie dollars. So about 120, 130 US. But, next time we chat, I'll explain to you. I had a little Icom ID-51 running in terminal mode, but you really have to have a pretty long list in front of you to get it all right. Plus, then you've got to run the remote utility on an Android or a desktop. So you're right. The radio hotspots are much easier than going into terminal mode. Anyway, Greg, I hope there's plenty of others out there watching. It's a Saturday afternoon here, absolutely beautiful. 30 degrees today, so it's about 85 degrees. So we're coming into our summer, all looking good. K6EGG from VK to Nancy, Mike.
And real quick before I jump off here, this if you're watching the YouTube stream here, oops, sorry about that. This one. Actually, I got this sleeve when I was down in Australia. Me and my wife spent our our honeymoon down in Australia. For about 3 weeks, we kind of tooled around several different cities, Sydney, Adelaide, Cairns, and I got this from our charter helicopter where we did for going over the Great Barrier Reef. So try to keep it close to me. I really enjoyed that trip, and it's a great country down there. I'm looking forward to bringing my daughter down there at some point once all this stuff ends. So once again, thanks for making contact with me. And also I'm on YouTube, K6EGG into the search engine on YouTube. Thanks again, Sean. Have a good, beautiful afternoon down there in Australia.
It is, Greg. Okay, lovely. K6EGG and the group from VK to Nancy, Mike. Yeah, look, you've hit some nice spots, Cairns and far north Queensland. Beautiful, beautiful part of the world. But most of the eastern side of Australia is very, very nice. Every country's got its lovely little bits and pieces, hasn't it? And we're pretty lucky here. It's nice to be in an island sometimes, Greg. And the isolation is sometimes good, but it's a big, big place. We've been to Cairns. We do a little bit of motorhoming or RVing, and that's about nearly a 3-day drive to get up there from where we are. We're around Tamworth. Tamworth is about 70,000 people. We would call it a large country town, and I should put some photos up. Tamworth's known as the country music capital. Those little photos there, Greg, that's me standing on top of the tower just after I pulled some HF beams down just a couple of weeks ago. And that coloured sky, that's just about what the day is. So there we are looking over our neighbours. And that's to America that way there. It's northeast 60 degrees, that shot you've got there. That's where we beam to the USA. That's across to Asia. And, we get a nice takeaway. Werris Creek, a whole 1,700 people, Greg. So I know most of them, and the ones I don't know aren't worth knowing. Righto, mate. You're doing a great job. See you later. We'll leave the reflector open for someone else. And I'll certainly log you down, and I'll subscribe. We'll have a look again. Very nice to meet you. K6EGG. Cheers for now from VK2NM.
For those of you watching the stream right now, this is a picture of me at work last year, this very same day in COVID baseball. We were stuck in a a bubble, so to speak. So we couldn't leave our rooms for a couple of days before we started work. Get tested every day. Actually, see my credential right there. It's tier 3, which means I can go in the stadium, but I couldn't talk to anybody in tier 1. But I can talk to somebody in tier 2. It's kind of confusing, but somebody just texted me that picture. Just wanted to see it. Thanks again for watching, everybody. This is Greg K6EGG live stream. I come on 2 or 3 nights a week here from Southern California in the United States. Get some international viewers, which is really cool stuff. We get a couple guys in from England quite often, and 1 or 2 guys from South America as well. They pop in every once in a while. It's always good to hear those guys. So, anybody watching the stream right now that has DStar capabilities, I'm on Reflector 30 Charlie. Feel free to jump in to say hello. Love to hear from you. Great making conversation with Sean out there in Australia. Like I said, I spent a couple weeks down there, almost 3 weeks. Really enjoyed it. Went down there in their summer, started their summer. We went there in December. Came back right before Christmas. It was weird seeing Christmas trees out when it was 85, 90 degrees and 98% humidity. But it was a great trip. Wish the food was a little better. A little bland for me, but really good stuff. So hopefully we get some people jumping on the Reflector here. If not, I'll just start talking away.
N6UTD, K6EGG.
VK2NM.
Yeah, our link is fallen open. Greg, we're there now. Yeah, heard nothing of your last transmission. It didn't pop out through the reflector. Anyway, cheers for now, my friend. Stay safe. Talk to you again. I'll let you carry on. Maybe something's falling over there. K6EGG, VK2NM.
Actually, Sean, I was just talking to the stream, so I wasn't going across the reflector. I didn't want to tie it up. I was waiting for somebody else to pop on there, maybe. So, thanks again. This is Greg K6EGG. Bill, you still out there? N6UTD. You popped in for a second and you disappeared.
Yeah, I'm still here.
N6UTD.
Do you have a terminal mode on your 7100 or ID 51, I think you're talking into right now?
Sorry, I was adjusting something. I think you asked which one I was talking. I'm talking on my 51 right now, yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out what my beverage should be at the moment. So I'm walking around.
You gonna get a nice cold beer? I would, but I'm not really that much of a drinker.
No, I'm not much of a drinker either, but if I was gonna have a drink, beer would probably be my first option, or my third option. First option, it's usually a toss-up between either wine or a cocktail, usually with vodka.
Yeah, I've kind of lowered myself. I wouldn't say lowered myself, but I used to drink hard stuff, and then I drank beer. Actually, I started drinking beer, then I drank hard stuff, then I drank beer again, and now I can only about handle a glass or two of wine, using the sparkling aspect, and then I'm done. That's That's what happens when I guess when you get in your 40s. Although I know some people in their 40s, man, they can really throw down still. And I got to be honest with you, I don't like the head change anymore. Especially I don't want to do it on my streaming too. I'll say something probably not so good.
Yeah, so pretty funny. I'd had some wine earlier, and I came back to my wine glass just now, and there was a mosquito in it. So I put my hand over the top, and I've got the mosquito trapped in there. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get him without him getting away.
He'll get away and bite you in the middle of the night about 4 times in your legs. So that always seems to happen.
Exactly, and that's what I have to make sure I prevent from happening now. So I'm trying to think how I'm gonna make this happen best.
And anybody else in there, feel free to jump in. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also on YouTube, if you type in my call letters, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Hanging out here with Bill, N6UTD.
So I have a solution. I'm going to cover the wine glass with a cup. I quickly take my hand away. I'm going to cover the wine glass with a cup, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer.
Hey, at least your drink will stay cold.
Well, the glass was empty, so I don't have to worry about that. But I figure that way I'll for sure get him. So I gotta find an empty spot in the freezer. That's always fun.
I thought there'd be more action tonight on ham radio, but I guess I'm wrong. I haven't been home on a Friday night for a while, and I thought for sure more people would be out here. Or Saturday afternoon, which Sean was experiencing there in Australia.
Yeah, I guess everybody's out partying tonight, huh? No, I don't hear that much action on Friday nights either. I don't know why.
I tell you what, the other night when I couldn't sleep and I stayed up all night, this reflector is pretty busy all night long. Had some guys in from England driving into work, I guess. I don't know, whatever time that was there for them. And then as the day wore on, I heard some more, like a couple of Eastern European people in there. And then the East Coast started coming in about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to hear all those people out there making all those contacts. So it's nice. I haven't made too many international contacts in my orbit, you know, being a technician. So this is like a whole new world for me, and I really like this stuff.
sorry, I'm still working on my mosquito issue here.
No problem.
Copy, Kilo 9 Lima Charlie Yankee.
It's horrible. I'm at my job, I can't chat, but you guys aren't alone. I'm sure it's busier than what you think, just people aren't responding for some reason. Maybe come up with a ham topic that rouses everybody up out of their chair and says, hey, I've got to say something. NJ1S.
Hey, Eric. I think I talked to you last night. I think you doubled with Rick K9LCY. Trying to remember. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, the handle's Eric comes in with an E. Echo Romeo India Charlie. Echo Radio India Canada Eric. And, I don't think it was last night, because last night I found myself on the America link. 32592. 3292 YSF. But tonight, I'm listening in here. It seems as though a lot of the people over there were, well, it's a long story. I'm not going to get into it and disrespect people, but again, a good conversation there will always bring a person out to chit chat. I am curious, if you don't mind me asking, how long have you been a ham operator for, sir? I think it's K6 Echo Golf Golf. If you could give your call phonetically sometimes, that would be great. November Juliet 1 Sierra, Burlington, Vermont, over.
Yeah, Eric. It's Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. And I've been a ham radio operator since 2000, so about 21 years or so. I did talk a lot when I first got my license, and then I got busy with work and life and traveling, so I did not have an opportunity to enjoy my hobbies. And then I got back into it really last year, but I was did a lot more listening the last 3 years. So with the pandemic, I didn't really have much going on, and I didn't want to watch TV because everything was kind of boring on TV. Because I work, and also I work in TV, and I don't want to look at TV since I have to look at it all day at work. So I decided to get more into ham radio the last couple months. Back to you. This is Greg, K6EGG, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yeah, roger that. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, NJ1S. Yeah, roger that, Craig. Yeah, I absolutely remember chatting with you, and I looked at your QRZ page, I think. It mentioned something about, well, I can't remember. I'm trying to look at it right now. Anyway, I don't know what you do but, for a living, but yeah. Anyway, nonetheless, that's I still think it's great that you've got your YouTube channel set up where you can, I still haven't subscribed. I've got to get off my ASS. To be honest with you, I'm lazy. I'm just a lazy bum. I work, go home to the family, sleep, eat, and back to work, and so on. It seems like it's repetitive, but at least I can get out and go to work and things. I'm grateful about that. Some people feel they need to stay home. I've got a ham we've got a ham here in Vermont in Williston who's so worried about COVID. Only thing he does is goes outside and checks his mail and comes back. He doesn't even go grocery shopping, so that to me is extreme. But everybody's entitled to their whatever, their opinions or their belief system, I guess. But anyway, yeah, that's great. That's great, Craig. That's great. I am curious. You said you've been a ham since, now for 21 years, since 2000. So, you just mentioned a moment ago your tech, which I did know, but that's only through the QRZ. But there's no
I am curious though, was there no incentive for you to just really enjoy the the internet-based communications like VoIP and being an all-star, and the digital formats of communication like your DR and Fusion and so on and so forth. I understand I can certainly understand the appeal to the digital aspects. HF has its own charm, however, and one of the last years is a lot of ham operators will really age out, the ones that enjoy the HF, and then we won't have them around to talk to any longer. I'm hoping that the young folks like yourself and myself and younger even will populate the HF bands and keep them alive over the years. K6EGG NJ1S, over.
Yeah, I plan on getting my either general or and extra. I probably might do it at the same time. A license at some point. I started studying, stopped studying, started studying, back and forth. Life has been very busy for me, as well as I got dealing with some medical issues at this time. The other thing is I don't really have a good place to put an antenna for a HF radio. I know it sounds like a bunch of excuses, but they're just kind of facts in my life at this point. And I got plenty of time, hopefully, to be playing with HF in my life. I did run when my TS2000 was working. Was running on 10 meter. I have some license privileges down there, so I made some contacts with pretty much every continent but Antarctica. So I'm familiar with HF. I played with it on CB as well. Definitely want to get involved with it. But anyways, I'm going to take a quick standby here. Appreciate you getting back to me here on this Reflector 30, I believe we're on. Charlie, it's nice to hear you again there, Eric. I'm going to cruise around. Someone just texted me. They're going to be on one of my local area 2 meter upper sideband frequencies. So I'm going to jump on there real quick. Nice talking to you there, Eric. This is Greg, K6EGG, also on YouTube if you type in my call letters, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, K6EGG. Have a good evening.
Yeah, very good. K6 Golf Golf. I'll let you also, and yeah. No, I absolutely understand. I don't think you're creating any excuses at all. I have a tower myself, a 3-element cushcraft with a 40 meter. It's actually a 40 meter, 30 meter add-on extension, so it makes it a 4-element cushcraft 83S. My tower's entire height is right around 17 meters in height. But I'm missing right around 20 feet of section that I need to get up into the air with the tower. It's easier said than done. For the figured, some minutes in a day or two, but I've been putting that off as well. That's not an excuse. That's just me not being able to do it when I want to. Plus, it's not cheap to buy to rent a lift, have a lift come in, and then you have to assemble the antenna or assemble it and leave it outside. You can't bring a giant. Oh, it's not possible. But now for 2 years. But yeah. And yeah, I saw your first the first sentence of it says you're a television engineer. So that sounds interesting in itself. Certainly gives you the aspects for the proper YouTube situation there with your own channel there. Anyway, have a good evening, and 73 to you, I keep calling you Craig with a C, with a Charlie, and it's Greg with a G, with a golf. So have a good evening, Greg, and I already subscribed and rang the bell, so I'll get notifications when you get on there as well. And yeah, 73, have a great night. K6 Echo Golf, and you are 18 on 3 Charlie.
A lot of breaking up there. Hard to pick up. All right, so I'm going to QSY over to our normal rag chew frequency, which is 144.250. I think some of the guys said they're going to be out here.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring 144.250 upper sideband. Fred KN6OS, are you out there? This is Greg K6EGG. How about AJ60 Curtis Sandbagger? You out there? I thought Don said Fred was out here, but it might have been a little bit ago. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring 144.250 upper sideband, City of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
Wow, I got a couple new subscribers there. Thanks. I appreciate it. To 270. Let's see if we can hit 300 by the end.
Oscar 6 November.
What is up, Gabe?
Nothing much. Just got up in the shack, turned the radio on. Saw your stream there. How's that hotspot doing? Did you ever figure out that problem you talked about earlier in the week?
Somebody did, yes. And I thought we tried it the night that Ray was on with us with putting the extra space in on the Bravo part of my call letters, but apparently I did not do it correctly. Someone pointed out again and was able to fix that problem and even able to get this hotspot working in my car, and I decided to buy a second hotspot for my ham shack.
Sounds like you got the virus, the DStar virus, the DStar hotspot virus. Wow.
Yeah, I just made, me and Bill N6UTD made a contact down in Australia, and I think he's still probably watching on YouTube as well. I might cruise over to, was it Reflector, was it 14? Charlie?
Well, I think you were just on 30, Charlie, because I dialed in the repeater here to 30 Charlie, and then you signed and came over to here, so I followed you over.
Oh, you dialed your repeater up to that? Okay, cool deal.
So you got the thing paired to your iPhone, and everything's copacetic?
Yeah, and that part actually worked perfectly. I was surprised. I mimicked what I did on my 9700 to my 5100. Took my before I took my hotspot out of my shack, I made sure that the iPhone was able to connect to the hotspot, and then I just took the hotspot out and plugged it into my car, and it sure as you know what, I dialed up Reflector 12 Alpha, and Don DUO came back to me right away. It was like first shot, so I was pretty impressed. I was very surprised.
Very good. That's excellent. So you got the same hotspot that Don has, right? The one for $100 on Amazon, right?
Yep, and I believe Ron, I'm spacing on those call letters right now, just ordered the same one. He should be, in fact, I think he got it today.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's real good. I was going to say, maybe we should create our own reflector, but I mean, a lot of them, so many of them are out there, and so many of them are hardly used. There just wouldn't be any point. I I think, 70 Charlie or 14 Charlie or 12 Alpha. I mean, those are three good reflectors to jump on. And then when everything's totally empty, no one's out there, you can always try 30 Charlie or 1 Charlie. I think those are a good selection of reflectors, for anytime use.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I was on, I couldn't sleep the other night, and just basically stayed up around the clock. And that reflector Charlie was, I would say, fairly busy the entire evening. I heard, it was weird, I heard the England people jump on, about 1:30, 2 o'clock, actually closer to 1 a.m., and a couple of those two guys were talking to each other, and then it got closer to like 3 to 4 a.m. and I started hearing the East Coast guys jump on back and forth between those two guys. And, by about 7, I heard some West Coast people jumping in there.
That's 1 Charlie you're talking about, right?
No, that was 30 Charlie.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, 1 Charlie and 30 Charlie, around 1 o'clock our time, it's like 5 o'clock their time, in the morning. So they're starting to get up. Let's see, because right now it's 4 o'clock there now. So in 3 hours it would be 7 o'clock. Yeah. Anyway, so they're waking up, and then the East Coast wakes up and all that stuff. Yeah. Sometimes I hear some of the guys in England, like when I'm in my shack, just before I go to bed, 11:30 or 12, I'll hear some of the guys give a shout. They'll be in England somewhere. Yeah, I mean, it's busy. You just got to time your contacts with where dawn is coming up.
Yeah, it looks like I didn't even know about reflector 1 Charlie, so that's going to be on my list here to jump on one of these mornings here or late nights that I can't sleep. I'll write that down there. Are they okay about people jumping on there from the U.S.? I don't know how that works.
Oh yeah, definitely. 1 Charlie is considered the mega reflector, and that's the busiest one. And the server is in the UK, I believe. And yeah, there's lots and lots of U.S. stations on there, lots of English stations, and the Australians come up on there too. So, if you look on that DStar info page, you'll see that 1 Charlie has the most repeaters and stations hooked to it. It's the biggest one. It's the biggest and busiest one, and 30 Charlie is the second one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at all that. Go all the way to the bottom, and you'll see the number. It gives you the numbers at the bottom, at the end of the bottom.
I don't see the numbers. I think 30 Charlie actually has more repeaters hooked up to it. There's only about, maybe 11 here.
Yeah, the numbers I was talking about are all the way at the bottom. You have to scroll all the way down to the total bottom. There you go. 826 remote users, 11 gateways. So that's, you got almost 1,000 stations hooked up to that reflector.
So 31 gateways, is that 31 repeaters? I'm looking at 30 Charlie now.
Yes, 31 fully registered gateways, because to have gateway status, that means that you can go to, like, for instance, HRO is a fill-up gateway, so you can go to their website and apply for your DStar credentials. So yeah, those are full-up gateways. Now, some of those stations, those remote users, are repeaters, but they're just not full gateways. Break.
Go ahead, Fred.
Yeah, DStar Tokyo's up right now.
Where at?
Santiago.
All right, I'll go over there real quick. That's reflector 12 alpha, I believe, right?
That's QSL.
Let me see. I'll give you the guy's call. Let me see when it pops up again. Hold on.
Anybody watching outside the area? I'm going to be probably popping over to the reflector 12 alpha. And I'm watching the Dodgers lose.
And are you watching the Dodgers lose there, Gabe?
Did you see it? A guy at Tokyo there? I didn't see his call pop up again.
Link to REF012 Alpha.
Yeah, but he's got a dual band radio. He can hear me at the same time.
I was in DR mode.
Yeah, but you can listen to DR and sideband at the same time.
I don't believe I can with this radio.
God.
97?
Right now, I'm talking sideband and listening to DStar at the same time.
Yeah, Greg, you can do it if they're different bands. Like you could be listening to 2-meter sideband if the repeater you're on is 440. So you can do both of them.
You didn't know that, Greg? Greg.
No, I didn't know that. I'm trying it right now.
Listen, I'm talking about talk. All I do is got to hit the button. That way you don't miss a call.
All right, Fred, now I'm listening to both.
There you go. Now I see you popped up there. See, you popped up there on DStar, and I'm talking to you, and I heard you come over.
Yeah, I actually talked on DStar, my bad.
Yeah, I hear you on DStar, and I'm talking to you on sideband.
Didn't know you can do DStar mode in when you're running both the VFOs.
Yeah, that's why that radio's so expensive, because it's a dual band radio.
I knew it could do dual band. I just didn't know it could be in DR mode in that dual band.
Well, now you know. I'm talking on sideband, and I'm listening. Go ahead and key up right now. Go ahead and key up right now on DStar. Do that for me, okay? Key up on DStar.
All right, I'm keying up on DStar right now.
Okay. Now, did you hear that?
I heard myself come through your radio.
Yeah, see that? Hello.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, also on YouTube, K6EGG.
How'd you like that? I turned up my other radio. You could hear yourself when I was talking to you.
All right, I don't want to listen to too much other stuff, so I'm just going to listen to sideband right now.
Okay, see, that's how I see all those other calls coming in when I'm on grid. Gabe there, I think he's got it now.
Yeah, I think he's got it. You're right. Yeah, he understands, man. As long as he's got, he's using the upper part of the radio for one band and the lower part for another band. Yeah, he's got it.
I thought he knew that all this.
And he was thinking of it in an analog way, but he didn't realize that you could cross-pollinate Incarnate, the band. So, yeah, he's got it, Fred.
So I made him key up, and he hurt himself on coming back to DStar while I was talking.
Hey, I figured it out fast, didn't I?
Japanese gas station still come in on 12 Alpha?
No, he's not up there right now. I'm looking at it right now, no.
We just talked to somebody on 30 Charlie from Australia a few minutes ago. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab another water. K6EGG.
Free scan 6 West. Do you ever listen to the high control frequencies or no?
No, I've never really listened to those. I just never was interested in listening to what the cops were saying, but maybe when I go mobile, that would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, I'm listening to 39400 right there. There's a truck pull over at Lakewood Boulevard on the 91 freeway there.
I thought they were supposed to go digital encoded at some point in time.
Well, they did that all the sheriff's and police cars, and they didn't do it in the highway patrol yet.
Okay, yeah, because I remember there was some hubbub about people weren't going to be able to scan them, so maybe they postponed that for the highway patrol.
Yep. There's a highway patrol. Now, listen in the back there, listen. Oh, yeah, you're just on key right now. Anyway, no, they're still on FM analog yet. The highway patrol is, and some of the police is still on analog. Not all of them are switched over yet, not everybody. LA Police Department in the harbor, they were the first ones that did it. They did it years ago. And then Buena Park, they did it years ago in Anaheim. They did it years ago.
I guess the harbor makes sense, because you got all that shipping stuff coming in, and they keep on increasing their scrutiny of those ship containers as they come in.
Yeah, I got all the frequencies.
So where's Keith? And I haven't heard him on the radio lately. Of course, I haven't been up here in the shack that much lately either.
Keith, I talked to him today on 2 meter side man, and he's been working, 40 meters there, quite a bit 40 meters, playing around with his antenna, fine-tuning it, peeking and tweaking it.
Oh, so he's got that 811 amp worked out?
Yep, it's working fine now. It's working fine. He found out the tuner, one of the knobs is slipping there. He had to tighten up put an Allen wrench there and tighten that up for the tuner to work, and then he started loading in a lot better.
Wow, sometimes those simple problems are just ones that find.
Yeah, that's what it was. When he was tuning the tuner, he thought he was tuning it. He was tuning the tune knob, but it was slipping. He had to tighten up the Allen wrench here. But if he would have took the cover off right when it was brand new, well, not brand new when he got it, and moved the knobs and looked inside, he would have noticed it right away.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, I'm glad he's got that working. I'll have to, come to think of it, I heard him talking to somebody on 40 meters about a week or so ago. So then he said he had to go do something, so I didn't call him because he had to run and go do something. But yeah, it's good that he's on 40 meters. Yeah, I worked Barbados on 20 meters. Was it last weekend or sometime last week? I did that. That was pretty good. That was one more country for 40 meters for me. For 20 meters, I mean.
Yeah, I was talking on 75 meters the other day, and Ron, WA6AB, he heard me up there. He heard me talking to guys in Arizona and back east and everything, and they were coming real loud to him, and they were coming real loud to me. Ron heard me real loud, but Ron was not loud to me. That was weird.
Yeah, it does sound weird. You guys should be the same unless... Yeah, that sounds weird.
Yeah, he said he could hear me real good, but I couldn't hear him real good. But you got to remember, he just set up his antenna. He's only got one counterpoise laid one counterpoise of 40 feet, so there you go.
Right, right. Hey, you're back there, Greg. I can see you.
AJ60 just popped up.
Where at?
Santiago. See, you should have that where you can monitor at the same time while you're working 2-meter sideman there, Greg.
My head's about to explode. I got a TV going. I'm talking on the stream. I'm doing the YouTube thing, and I'm talking on the radio at the same time. I'm pretty well. I'm good with the stuff I'm paying attention with right now.
Well, here's what I got going. I got 2 maps going on right now. I got 2 other computers going right now. I got the 2 meters here. I got the 440 going DStar. I got my HF 75 meters going. I got 2 other radios here on the 150 and 440 going over here. My 991 Alpha, I'm listening to Highway Patrol. And then my other radio, my other DStar radio, I'm listening to 146.52 Simplex. And my other DStar radios on 446.560. And I got my I have a big Icom receiver. I forget what it is, R5000 or R8000, whatever. I got going. And I don't have the rest of my radios on yet, over.
Hey, Fred, you know, the lights have been flickering over here in my house. Can you turn off some of those radios, please? You know, please. I don't want my computer to reset.
I gotta turn the light on my receiver. I gotta tell what kind of receiver it is. It's not a transmitter. It says receiver only. It does DStar and fusion and everything. And it's I had to turn the flashlight to look on it. The model number here. Oh man, what is this thing? To get it on the top of here.
Hey, Greg, what was that movie, Christmas Vacation, where the guy plugged in all the lights and the nuclear power plant started to melt down?
I think it was. Yes, you are correct, sir. Yeah, that's what my brain feels like right now, by the way.
Yeah, how you feeling? I know that you were kind of down in the dumps, so you didn't feel great the other day. You okay now? You got a good night's sleep?
I'm feeling a little better, but I'm on some pretty heavy medication right now that's going to screw me up. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
All right, good. Yeah, you don't want to get electronic overload. You know what I mean? You got hey, the Dodgers are playing tonight, aren't they?
I just turned off my TV because they just lost in a big way.
Hey, anybody new to the channel?
Boy, I'm glad I didn't watch it. That's terrible.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new.
Oh, I forgot to tell you the other radio I'm listening to. I'm listening to, they call GMR frequencies.
How many ears do you have?
2, but they're like Mickey Mouse.
Did you see the video I sent you with Denny this morning? We had another aeronautical mobile. I was able to shoot a video in his airplane today. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, see, if you, like Denny will tell you, when you're up in the air, you're listening to 2 to 3 different frequencies. If you fly let's say you fly out of Thornton, you only listen to 1 frequency at a time, okay? Because that's a simple airport. But if you're flying out of Long Beach like he is, you're listening to 3 radios at the same time.
Why would you be doing that? What's the difference? Wouldn't the tower hand you off the departure normally?
That's another procedure. So when he first gets in the airplane, he's on with ATIS. So he's getting his weather report. And he's picking that all up, okay? And then after he goes that, then he goes to ground frequency. He's got to
Oh boy.
Put them over to another frequency, and then they'll get them, and then they'll give him permission to take off. He's got to listen and get permission to take off.
Yeah, but he's not listening to more than one frequency at a time. He's getting handed off, though. At least that's the way I did it when I was doing it.
But he's got two radios going all the time in that airplane, I guarantee you, when he's flying out of, Charlie airspace. Now, Delta, he only listens to one radio at a time. But when you're flying Charlie and Bravo, you got 2-3 radios going all the time.
So, Greg, how long were you up in the air with Denny?
I did not go up in the air. I just shot the video in his plane on the ground.
Okay, so you were actually flying with him. All right. So where did he take off from Fullerton? And did he go to Charlene or something?
I actually live streamed it. We did an aeronautical mobile. He took off from Long Beach and flew instrument over to Chino. Then we had breakfast and actually met up with another pilot, a friend of his, actually does air show stuff. His name's Kevin Aldridge. He actually has a YouTube video of him jumping out of an airplane that was on fire. This guy looks like the pilot's pilot, if you know what I mean. And then I shot just a quick little video of him explaining how he does his aeronautical mobile with his HT against his windshield there. So pretty cool stuff. It's a great little airplane he has there.
So that stream, that's available. I can check out your posts and I can see that video?
Yes, that's correct. It was one from today, but from this morning, and then I posted a video this afternoon. So the stream was from this morning, and the post was from this afternoon. Just the video. I didn't do that part live.
Very good. Yeah, one last question. So you had lunch or breakfast with him over at Chino Airport?
Yep, the world famous Flo's Cafe, right there, just north of the Chino Airport. It's kind of connected to it.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds like you had a good time there. That's great.
Yeah, it was cool stuff. Denny's a good dude, man.
Eat there.
I had an omelet with some cottage cheese and toast and bacon.
That place got huge, big, old-fashioned breakfasts there.
I think Denny had a club sandwich, and it was huge.
It's a good place to eat.
That it is.
Yeah, I've been working on my Harley today.
I haven't heard you on the radio too much in the past week and a half, actually.
Been working, doing radio communication, and let me see who popped up right there now. Oh, okay, the local guy. Anyway, no, I took off the windshield of the Mike J, polishing, cleaning up, and I'm mounting my radio up on Harley.
Right on, Fred. Perfect for the winter, too.
No, not yet. Haven't been over to HRO yet. But what I did was, that ground strap that you can buy, that flat ground strap? I put a pipe through the middle of it and expanded it out, and then I slid all my cables inside on my Harley because I didn't know with my computer and my Harley, I didn't want to get into the ham radio, so I'm shielding everything real well. I'm not waiting for it to happen. I'm just shielding everything, putting chokes on everything as I put it together.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you got those spark plugs jumping and they're out in the open, so yeah, that'd be a perfect scenario for some really nice interference on your ham radio, especially sideband.
Well, I'm running the R plugs too. You know what that is, don't you?
Yeah, I seem to remember something about that. Why don't you fill me in on that?
Yeah, the R plugs are the resistors stand for radio, so you don't get that interference from the spark plug in the radio.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It somehow slows or attenuates it. There's something to the voltage spikes where it's not quite as sharp.
Right, yeah. So I got those special plugs on there, and I got a special wire on the plugs. I got them all shielded, so I'm shielding all the cables. So when I put it together, I'm not going to have no problems.
right, very good, very good. Yeah, it sounds like, so when do you think you'll be done with that motorcycle mobile setup?
Another day, it was taking so long is running the wires so they don't get torn up when I'm turning right there in the front end. And it's a little tight there because I got so many wires already up in there, so that's the problem right there. And then I'm putting a switch in the back, my luggage rack in the back, and I'm putting a marine switch in there. It's waterproof and everything, and it says off, and it says 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 both. So I'll have a battery in the back I can run off of on 1. If I flip it at 2, it'll run off the motorcycle battery. If I flip it to 1 and 2, it'll pull off of both batteries, and my motorcycle will charge up the back battery.
Now, you're running, a 7100 with that?
No, I'm going to run I'm going to have it so I can do that too, right? But right now, I'm putting a 5100 alpha on it right now.
Yeah, that'll probably be pretty good, just to get the feel and know how it works. With FM, you're not going to get that much of interference, but laying it out the way you are, when you do sideband, it should work pretty good.
And then I run my little radio kit like I do on my walker and bicycle. So I got all radios. I'm running a 9 feet of wire off the antenna. I got 3 of them. And that's all coiled up beside my baggage where you can't see it to give me a better counterpoise. So it's going to be working pretty good.
Sounds good, Fred. As long as these days you're going to run out of projects and you're just going to have to be operating on the radio.
No, I won't run out of I got too many radios over here.
Yeah, you still have the 706s? I remember you saying you had 2 or 3 of those 706s.
Yeah, all my radios, I got 2 of everything. I always bought them in pairs.
You going to sell any of them?
No.
All righty, because, those old radios, like the 706s, Icom doesn't fix them anymore, so if they bust, you got to go to one of these other guys. I know there's a guy that supposedly is pretty good, but the radios are getting harder and harder to fix because they're getting more and more complicated and more specialized. So I hang on to them for as long as I can, but I got rid of I had 2 706s too. I got rid of them last year.
Well, are you glad you did, or you wish you kept them?
No, I'm glad I got rid of them. I really am. I would like them to come out with a 70, because the 7100 that I had was sort of replaced the 706s. But I would like them to come out with a replacement for the 7100 that has a small panel, small control head like the 706s did. It took me a while to figure out how to put that 7100 control head in my car, but it worked out. But I like the 706. I had a 7000 for a while too. All those radios are really nice.
Yeah, I got 2 7000s.
The only thing I didn't like about the 7000 was that color display was kind of hard to see when sunlight was in there. But that could be just me because I'm very my eyes are sunlight sensitive, so it could have just been a problem with me. But those were great. I like the 7000s. Those were great radios.
Yeah, I like the 7000. What's hard to see is the 5100 Alpha. That's the hard one to see.
Yeah, I got it down at the bottom of my dashboard, so it's not too bad. But yeah, that's the 51 and the 71. Actually, the 51 is a little worse than the 71, I thought. But yeah, I mean, they really need to have a higher contrast display for the radios. So hopefully, when they upgrade those, they'll have better displays.
Yeah, I wish the 7100 was back to like the 7000 or the 706s, that design. I like that head better.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because I like having the head right up there near the top of the dashboard so I can see it without taking my eyes off the traffic too much. So with the 71, I got it down below, so I got to use the controls on the mic more and then just glance. Like I have it set up so that when I have repeaters, I got the name of the I know immediately whether I got simplex or whether I got a repeater that I got programmed in there.
Well, what I like about the 5100 is a lot of these motorcycle guys now, they got Bluetooth on them. I don't know if you ever noticed that. And I had one too, and they could talk bike to bike. Well, I could listen with the 5100 Alpha. I can listen to them on that radio. And in the meantime, I can run the ham band on the other side all at the same time. I can't do that with the 7000. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's nice that radio's got Bluetooth, but they put that in there because California passed that law about hands-free and all that stuff. So they were trying to usurp having a problem with ham radio guys using using handheld stuff and all that stuff. So yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, let me talk to you about that. In other words, I can't go down legally down the road and pick up my microphone and talk?
Well, no, you can, but they were very worried about that when California was debating that. So I think that may be one of the reasons why they put the Bluetooth in the 5100. But yeah, it's been proven in court that that whole thing, a hands-free operation, did not include the amateur radio. So you're still legal talking on the mic for amateur radio.
Okay, yeah. It's just the telephone, right?
That's right. They want, if you're having a two-way conversation, where it's a total duplex, full duplex, you have to have hands off, that's right. Whereas, radio is only it's half duplex.
Comment.
Go ahead, comment.
Yeah, well, the other thing about the motorcycle, if you have Bluetooth, you have to have Bluetooth on the motorcycle because if you have a mic in the hand while you're driving, you don't have both hands on the bar, they can cite you for unsafe something or other.
Well, the Highway Patrol did it for years.
I know, but this is a new age of, sanctuary state and communist laws.
Yeah, you're not a Highway Patrol officer either, Fred.
End of comment.
That's a good point he's got there, Fred. So, having the Bluetooth on your bike is a good thing.
Okay. So anyway, I'm shielding everything. I put shielded over all my data cables, K6EGG, and I put chokes on both ends. So I'm just choking up everything tight. That thing never had interference before, but I don't want to take a chance later on when I'm going down the road, have fun driving around, and all of a sudden it'll ruin my day. So I'm just choking everything up, the speakers and everything. So when I put on everything, will work just fine.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to do, just to be on the safe side. So how much weight you adding? You're not going to overload the bike, are you, with all that stuff you're putting on?
No, I'm not worried about that at all.
All right, very good. Make sure those tires are inflated right. But yeah, it should work. That's a big bike you got too, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, my bike already weighs 800 pounds.
That's right, you're a Harley man.
That's right. So's Alex. He's got a Harley too.
All right, yeah. Back in my motorcycle days, this was in the 70s, I had a Honda 350. That's about as big as I got.
Honda 350? Well, a couple years ago, me and Alex used to go riding all the time with the Harleys. Every weekend we took off, and he had a Bluetooth. I forget what. I'll have Alex tell you. He made a setup there on his handlebars. I forget how it all worked yet, but it worked. He did it all.
All right, yeah. Yeah, the 350, that was my starter, but I never got, this was in New Jersey, and in Jersey, you got the rain, and during the wintertime, it gets all cold and snowy, so you got to just put your bike away for about 6 months, so I I never got past the 350, and then when I moved up to California.
Anybody new to the channel, or anybody just watching, jump in, say hi in the chat. We're listening to Fred, K6OS, and Gabe. I'm spacing on his call letters right now. K06N, sorry. It's been a long day of streaming. I was on for a couple hours this morning. I'm on my it's like second hour now. And also, anybody new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button there. Oh boy, here we go.
They got a lower RPM and higher torque. The Hondas had a high RPM and low torque. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, well, did you have a 350 SL? I took the 350 SL all the way to Canada.
That was just, it was a 69 350. That's all I remember. It didn't have any letters at the end of it. It was kind of like the cheapest one they had.
That was a CB 350, the road version of the dual sport. You can go off-road or on-road.
It was just a street version.
I had double. I took that thing up to Canada, through Idaho, back down through Nevada. I went all over with that thing. That's 16 years.
Oh yeah, did you replace that for something bigger?
No. Well, we did have, my brother and I had a three-wheeler that was a 45 cubic inch, but the Honda was faster.
Gosh, that must have been not quite a scene about watching you two go down the road.
On the three-wheeler?
Your brother on the three-wheeler and you on the 350 or whatever you had.
Yeah. That was a good motorcycle. I put 100,000 miles on it.
This was in California?
Not just in California. I started in California, but I went Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada. I went to Arizona. I went up there through Penticton, Canada, and British Columbia.
I never went on trips much longer than about 200 miles. Wasn't in New Jersey, right? So, went down the shore, went upstate New York, went Pennsylvania, and that was really about it.
Well, hey, you're right, it's vibrated. I had to stay in the truck lane at 55.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, those were the good old days when you were young and you could sit on that bike for hours while you were driving down the road.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I'll let go that now.
Who went? I didn't go nowhere. I'm just quiet. K6 West.
Yeah, Fred's just, he's got all those radios. He's got to, keep in mind what's going on. Greg, what are you smiling about?
Just sandbagging in here.
Anybody else out there on the frequency who wants to join in? This is Kilo off of 6 November.
Man, I got a rough copy on you, Gabe.
Well, I pumped it up a little bit. How do I sound now?
I got you a little better now.
So when are you going to get that second hot spot there?
Should be coming in here tomorrow afternoon at some point, hopefully. And I'll probably get it in the shack here by Sunday afternoon. I might want to help out Ron. He ordered the same one. I think I might wait and just kind of do it on YouTube.
Frequencies and memories in my 7100. I just got to pull it out and make sure that everything still works. I didn't, mess anything up, and I copied and pasted everything over to the 7100.
So you don't have a hotspot, right? Is that what you said?
I got an open spot too. I just haven't used it for a while. So I was just saying I ought to dust it off and make sure that everything's still copacetic on the frequencies on the 7100. The memories that I programmed into there. Because what I did, because I used to run that in the car with my 5100, but now that I got the 7100, I copied the frequency, the memories over. I just got to make sure that they still work.
Yeah, and if you're close to your house, you can just use your repeater as a hotspot, basically.
Yeah, that's right. I can do that as a test, and I can just use my iPhone. Usually, what I do when I run the test, I'll drive away from the home, so I'm away from the Wi-Fi, and then I'll just park in the park over here, and then go through the memories just to make sure they're all right.
It's kind of what I did on the way to meeting up with Denny this morning. I ran into Don was listening to the reflector 12A, the Papa reflector, and I made contact with him the first time. I was shocked that it worked.
Come on, Greg, you give yourself more credit. I mean, where's the bang with all the electronic stuff,
I'm usually pretty good on menus, but I have to know how the stuff works, like inner works together. That's kind of figured out the dual thing that dual VFO or whatever what Fred was talking about. I knew it worked. I knew I can dual VFO, but I didn't realize I can have the DR memory in one of the memories. So I figured that out pretty quick. So I understand what you're saying, but yeah, I like to know how stuff works a little more. Seems like I'm just punching in numbers and stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm kind of the same way too. It's good to have a little bit of understanding on how the device works, so that way you find out little things that you can do with it.
Yeah, there's been more times than not that someone at work has thrown a piece of new gear at me. Oh, here's your new gear. There's no instructions for it, and you need to get it working 100% in 2 hours. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, don't you hate that?
I kind of like the challenge of it, but on the other hand, I don't think it's a very good way to have people learn, because you end up learning bad habits with gear. At least that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, it's got to be bad to put on the spot. Here's the equipment. We're going prime time in a couple hours. That's really I would consider that to be a management problem. They should have gotten that to you a lot earlier.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the business we're in. I work in a dynamic situation. So sometimes stuff gets added, sometimes stuff doesn't get shipped right. There's a lot of different variables in what happens when gear doesn't show up on time and the right gear. Sometimes they just send out the wrong stuff, or well, we have this, it's $10 cheaper to rent and you're going to get it.
Yeah, there was one time in Florida, we were bidding on a contract, and we had a general coming in to move an look at a simulation that we had, and the software engineer, he did something to the software in one part, and every time it got to one part of the simulation, it crashed. So he was panicking. So I told him, I go, look it, go in the code and jump past that part of the simulation. And no one's going to know that you didn't have that simulation. So the guy, this was 45 minutes before the demo. So the guy, ran off, and then I saw him in the doing the demo, and it worked. I mean, no one really there was a problem with the demonstration. So anyway, those last-minute technical problems can be a real bear.
I deal with that all the time, and I put Band-Aids on just like that, because a lot of times, at least in my world, a lot of people don't realize the problems I have that are on air, and sometimes they're pretty major, and they don't realize that unless a microphone stops working, that they don't think it's a problem. But we have a lot of communication problems, and we have to, do stuff just like you said. It's a good workaround, but it's only temporary. So I think I'm going to call it a night here. It's been a long day. Didn't really good sleep last night, so try to get some sleep. Got a birthday party for my daughter tomorrow. That she turned 4 on Wednesday, so kind of want to be ready for that. So Ron, Alex, and Gabe, you guys have a good evening there. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to sign off for tonight.
Yeah, see you, Greg. W6TON.
W what?
Whiskey 6 Tango Oscar November. It's Tony. I have a new call sign.
Oh man, that's no fun. I just finally figured out between you and your brother.
It's a little bit easier to remember.
And to say.
Roger.
Whiskey 6 TON?
That's right, Whiskey 6 ton.
Tony, I'm putting you in as a new contact, because I'm like, who the heck is this? But the noise, the voice sounds familiar. All right, Tony, W6TON, you have a good evening.
Roger. Have a good one. Maybe catch you tomorrow. W6TON.
Of course, I get thrown for a loop right as I'm signing off there. Sounds like he got his a new call sign there. Let's take a look at that right quick. Let's see if he did his page at all. There he is. They probably just moved over his old stuff. Oh yeah, I've talked to him. Dude, you got to put your email on here, bro. W6TON. All right, so it's been a long day of streaming here in Southern California for me. I was on a couple hours this morning, as well as a little over 2 hours this evening. Thanks again for watching. Anybody new to the channel here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Would much appreciate it. Trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of, and what just happened there? There we go. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. Trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year. Not trying to sell anything, just trying to get to the subscriber thing. Someone's going to help me out once I get past that point. So not doing anything too major here other than just talking about ham radio. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow from Southern California in Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Have a good evening.